Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Council of Reeds here at the Comic Shop in Liverpool. I'm Dylan, here with Jason.
G'day.
Nitin.
What's up?
Fahmy.
Hey.
And Dave.
2 coats left, yay, and the lounge room's done.
Thank you.
Through a jacket.
Are you inviting all the listeners and viewers over?
If they pay me.
Dave Cave.
They'd probably fit in the apartment.
Okay, our featured comics this week are Nemesis Reloaded #1. What is this?
It's a reboot.
Let's make some more money!
I don't count.
I totally agree. I just
Yes.
found it very interesting, which we'll talk about in the first blurb.
And Avengers War Across Time.
Jason's surprise book of the week.
Yes.
Him. Not me.
We also have a fresh pile of Wizard magazines to go through, thanks to Dave.
Yay.
So we've got, is this the April Fool's issue from 99?
It's labeled May 99, but it's the April Fool's issue, yes.
I don't
Okay.
remember that
Number
cover.
93.
I don't remember that cover at all.
So we're going to have a look through that. We're going to talk about the Ant-Man Quantumania trailer. And we're going to talk about Dave's film Flashback.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I totally forgot it was my flashback.
What was the title of your film Flashback?
The Iron Giant.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It made me cry.
Yes, thank you. Oh, I'll say thank you.
You know what? When you said I'll
Yeah. We'll
yeah,
get to it.
speak of that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, comic books.
All right. Nemesis. Mark Miller, this time joined by George Jimenez. It says George, bro. Nemesis Reloaded. Okay, in case you don't know, Nemesis, the original Nemesis was a 4-part miniseries about 13 years ago by Miller and Steve McNiven. It was fantastic. It's one of my constant recommendations. Some people don't like the Millerness of the edginess and over-the-topness, and Nemesis is the prime example of that, but that's why I loved it. And we were promised a sequel then, but we finally got one, but it's sort of a reboot.
Yeah. On the inside cover, it's basically, just big write-up from Miller kind of explaining that it is a reboot.
How him and McNiven made more money off the last 4-issue series than they did off the biggest Marvel event series, Civil War, that he wrote, which is very interesting.
But I think that I'm not.
Well, it's your
that should
property.
be. You own it.
Yeah.
You don't own it.
But still,
Marvel.
you wrote the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, they wouldn't be getting all the money from Silver.
as
They'd be
opposed
going
to
like
Steve,
a
of
pittance
course,
from there.
Yeah, it's just interesting.
Yeah, the way you wrote it, I thought,
Yeah.
no shit, bro.
Yeah.
There'd be problems if you didn't.
It kind of like that, and also kind of felt he was just like shitting on it a little bit. It was like, was that needed? But it was interesting piece of
he just talks
information, I
himself
guess.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love his like in that the Marvel refugee Pepe the Rose coming to draw his crossover. Good job. Anyway, so this one, I really liked it.
Love opening with a Tarantino monologue.
Yes.
Don't get it wrong.
But it was very different.
So he kind of also said in the blurb that the reboot will reimagine his backstory. So we're going to get a little bit of a change to what happened originally 13 years ago. So that's going to be interesting in the further issues as well.
Because I thought the original concept of Nemesis was each time was going to be a different guy. They just sort of buy the franchise, and then they fuck over the copper or whoever and
Do whatever they
blah.
want.
Yeah, next guy. And I can understand looking back, time to do it again. Like, maybe I'd rather do more. I can understand that. I've had time to think about it. But I did like the original idea. But this was a good first issue, so I'm trying to not make too much judgment.
It depends where he goes, because to me, it's like a situation, like the Joker, when you try to give him like a definitive backstory origin thing. It's no one. I don't care about that. So I'm just worried that we'll get like a proper actual origin flashback stuff that I don't really care about. The mystery is better than that.
It's a good way to look at it.
And like, it'll be like, oh no, he had a terrible life, that's why he's bad.
Yeah.
No, I just liked it. He was just a psychopath.
He was
Getting
just
his jollies.
so rich
Yeah.
that he had enough money to, pay for this
Yes.
and murder people for the fun of it.
Yeah. But saying that, this book I really liked, and I think this will be a great series.
Yeah.
It's just interesting. You don't get that from a creator-owned thing before you. Oh, the sequel's going to be way different.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Interesting.
Even in the first series, it was lots of red herrings about his origin.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's kind of got something to do with this cop and he wants revenge. But in the end, it's all thrown out the window, and he's like, that's not me.
Ah.
That guy's dead. I just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And the way this finishes with the offer, I guess you could say,
Yeah.
that's quite a controversial.
Oh.
Like, I don't know if that's going to. This one might get picked up by by Netflix anytime soon.
I like McNiven's art. This is way better art. I don't like McNiven.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think-
not sure either.
Like it's nice,
Yeah.
and the action is great, and the energy and stuff's there. I think I like his art on Batman better than I like his art on this. That he's just wrapped up.
There's
Because I don't think McNiven can do that sort of energy.
No. I agree. The action stuff, very.
No, but it was cleaner and it felt a bit slicker. I don't know, and that was what the
I don't think this
villain
book-
brought, if you know what I mean. He was
This
a
is the white crispness.
yes, and it was he able to just be the professional that just carved through, as opposed to this is beautiful and brutal.
Yeah.
Yes.
but it is a little bit not dirty, messy, but it's
Rougher.
Yeah,
It's a bit on the like cartoony, over the top comic book side for me. Like McNiven was a bit more I guess realistic. I don't know if that's the right word, but
we can guess with the reboot they wanted to go balls out,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that makes sense as well. With especially picking Georgie.
yeah.
But yeah, I highly recommend the book.
Oh, bloody oath! It was
But-
really fun.
It's just, it's you've never been in a situation to see something so different. It's not like, yeah, cool, new guy comes on Spider-Man, they did their own thing. Yeah, it's Spider-Man. This is
Some of the listeners and viewers of the podcast that may be members of the law may not appreciate it a huge amount.
Yeah.
But they might find it a little bit intriguing. But yeah, shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, not high respect for the police in this one.
yes, it was, whew, oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The city is
Yeah.
going to burn.
Yes.
And I guess it was cool. Like he's got henchmen, right? He's like a supervillain. He's got henchmen.
That was my
It's
favourite
cool.
part of the book.
Oh, the
stuff.
takedown in the
Yeah.
swimming pool.
That's how it
Holy
starts.
moly. Did I win?
Yeah.
Oh, you won, buddy.
Captures all the head guys of the gangs at LA, gets them all to kill each other while their number twos watch. Okay, cool. You're number one now, but you work for me.
That is what you meant for 7 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring it on.
So good. Alrighty, this next book, Avengers: War Across Time. I assume it's a mini Marvel. I haven't really said. It's not one of whatever on the list, but it's at least 3 issues. Paul Levitz, former DC headman. First book writing for Marvel.
oh, okay.
Marvel debut, except for a letters column when he was a child. Letters.
When he was a children.
I'm not speaking
When he was
today.
a children.
On fire, 2 books in.
They're cool. I don't
And Alan Davis on art. This is a flashback set just after original Avengers issue 11. I was like, oh yeah, I like classic stuff. I like this. This book I loved so much.
It's so cool.
It's just so fun, so classic. I don't know. It was charming.
And it doesn't read like a one and done. Like you said, that they haven't said yet, but it doesn't read like.
No,
Nah, there's
nah.
Yeah, okay,
more,
cool.
Yeah.
I was going to pick it up and then I saw Alan Davis's deteriorated art. Because I
He's not,
like
man.
Alan Davis. His art is just... I know he's an older man now, but
And I say it all the time.
Relax.
It's self-inking.
yeah.
I
I'm
think
going to pick it now
all of
because
the
you say
guys,
it's good.
self-inking is a problem. But that
I
still
didn't
fits.
mind it. I didn't mind it.
Yeah, it's just.
I really liked it.
I thought it was a bit.
Especially since it is a throwback.
Yeah,
Like.
it's a little chunky, right? Where Alan Davis used to be a little bit more. I don't know, tighter.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just very, very bad, loose in a bad way.
Yeah.
The writing nails it.
So
Like
great.
it reads just like a 60s book, like
Yeah.
a 60s Stanley book.
Nice.
Just heaps of personality everywhere. Lots of fairly subtle little cameos as well.
Oh, they were some of my favourite bits.
Yeah, really cool. Cap is awesome. Everyone's written really well.
Yeah.
Although-
Maybe my favourite in it is maybe the Wasp.
Wasp
Yeah,
is
it's a-
just so like
Flirting
Flirty,
something
yeah.
shocking with Thor, and Hank's like, whoa, whoa, calm down, woman.
and then she's flirting with Cap.
Yeah. She just and that's classic Wasp, right?
I was just gonna say it's typical.
Oh, you got to give me a reason.
It's typical like 60s female character
Yeah.
in a superhero team where there's just one of them. They're all like that.
Yes.
Don't learn.
And they're fighting the Hulk, shall we say? Iron Man, roller skates.
Oh,
They're on an ice rink. Pops out the roller skates.
I like
I'm
that.
like, I think that's where I was like, this is great. Just to myself out loud.
The magnets on his...
Yes. Yeah. If you like your old school classic stuff, check it out. Check it out. Yeah. My favourite book of the week. Maybe not necessarily the best book, but my favourite book at least.
It's probably my favourite this week too.
Alright, next up. Dave, did you read Black Cloak?
Yes, I did.
What did you think of Black Cloak?
It was good.
I really like the story.
It really sets it up well.
I will say the art doesn't quite fit the
I'll put it back.
the style of the setting.
It
I didn't
can.
feel-
It's just, for me, the direction seemed a bit... So there's a bit where the protagonist, like, I forget her name, but anyway,
Black Cloak.
the Black Cloak. She rocks up at a gate and she gets knocked out from behind. And, like, you don't really get that message in those three panels. It looks like, oh, she just got offed or something, you know? Like...
Oh, I just think it's a bit too cartoony, young adulty looking for what's it? Serious, like she's
Classic
a
anime.
It's Law and Order in friggin'
in Fantasyland.
in
like,
Fantasyland.
right? It's a high fantasy sort of setting, but in a modern city setting.
Yeah.
I think it
She's
needs
the
like
police.
some shadowing
Yeah,
on the
a
art.
little bit of depth. Or something.
Yeah,
Because
because
it's
it's very
but just,
flat.
like, the panel here, like...
How many books are left? We could probably help it out. Got some lead pencils here.
If that art was on like a kid's book or something, I would love
the
it.
person's
Yeah,
got
I would really
talent.
like it. Yeah, but
Like,
I just feel like
that
there's a
bit there, you know, you don't know what's happened, really. Like, it just looks like she's... But it just turns out she just got knocked down the head, that's all, you know? Like, not even like a shadow behind her or something like that, you know? Just...
It's just modern shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, you wouldn't be able to tell. Like, she just got hit from behind,
Yeah.
you know?
Because like when the book came in, I looked at it, I was like, oh no, and I was like, oh, I'll read it just for the pod. Took it home.
Yeah, you need like a shadow.
And I love the
Something
story.
looming to know that
Yeah.
she just didn't have a cardiac arrest.
Because
Yeah.
And
she's
smack
looking,
ahead.
She's
Yeah.
looking back at where the person should be, but we aren't seeing anything there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, apart from that,
The story's great.
the story's great.
But
Like interesting straight away on the whole deal.
you
Yeah.
find, like we're saying, as we yell at clouds usually, that there is no backgrounds in comic books, and I noticed it in Moon Knight, which we'll talk
Why
about
do I
later. But
backgrounds?
I didn't give a damn because the art was so damn good. I forgot about it because the story was so good. But yeah, it's
But even like, well, then I think it's describing like the depth in the characters because it just
well,
looks
that's
like
very
a
cartoony.
2D,
It's not-
yeah,
it's very 2D.
on there. Which it is a 2D medium,
How
but
dare
you
they.
know what? Yeah, hell.
Dastards.
But yeah, I do recommend the story if you can get past the art, which maybe not everyone can.
So come in and have a flick.
Yes, oh, definitely. And if you're on the fence, just give it a shot because I did and I quite enjoyed half of it. Next up, DC Lazarus Planet Alpha. So
Featuring
Lazarus is
Bookman.
their big thing after their big thing just finished.
I gotta
They've
say,
got Marvel
though,
disease.
Let's bring in some more monies. What do we got, boys?
I gotta say though, the way that the title is formatted,
Yes.
kind of displayed by how you read it, is really weird, because it's like for people who are just listening, it says Lazarus and then Planet like really small
Yes.
underneath. The event is called Lazarus Planet,
Yes.
but it's like Lazarus Planet.
Because
tiny.
what happens when the next one's like got
Yeah.
the next title's got a longer title? They can't fit that in there. Or is that going to be underneath Planet then? I don't know.
Yeah, so the big thing should have been Lazarus Planet,
Yes.
and then Alpha underneath,
Yeah.
smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I kind of liked
Unless-
it.
I liked it.
Planet explodes, and then that's
I-
why they.
I liked
get
it 'cause
deleted
it-
later, so it's just Lazarus.
It continues on like Ward's finest story, which
Yes.
I didn't read the first arc, but also surprisingly Monkey King, Monkey Prince.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Well,
Heaps
they
of
did.
heaps monkey.
yes,
Nice.
he's in here, and like the villains in here are from the Monkey
yeah.
Prince
What a fluke!
story.
Nice.
Yeah.
The other person was
Neza-
reading it too.
Neza
Yeah.
is from the Monkey King
Does
stuff.
he have those good kicks on?
Not this one. I know what you mean.
It's from his first arc.
Yeah, I know. I read it, Dave.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
But does he have it?
So There's a black rain happening all across the planet, which is the Lazarus resin, and it's messing everybody up. And magic and magic and tech are all haywire.
Yeah.
Which is great.
It was very interesting.
So from this, Lazarus is the pit where.
Yeah.
So the water, I guess, from that or the black.
Well,
it's the
it's
black rain.
The resin.
Island. There'd been an island.
Okay.
Like in the Robin series, that was a short run series. There's a whole Lazarus Island.
Okay.
So it's all, like it's been building up slowly in just a few different books, like which I do like.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just putting your face here.
Where like DC for a while they felt like they were definitely loose with continuity.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden things are getting real tight, which I'm liking. The one thing I'll say with this again is art.
Yeah, it's a bit.
You can't see anything because of the colouring.
I think
And
that's
it fits story-wise.
Yes, story-wise, it's supposed to. I think it's supposed to be like
Because
that.
it's green rain going, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But I was reading it, maybe not the brightest light the other night, and I'm like, God, I
Yeah, my
can't
eyes are-
see some pages.
Really? You having
It
issues
is.
with it?
Wow.
It is the
Yeah,
palette
if
they
only.
chose. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
It's
Only.
spotlight.
storyline-wise,
better.
the coloring fits.
Bunnings.
Yes.
Storyline-wise, it
That's
fits.
the only answer.
Yep. Done.
I loved DC
I was
Magic.
squinting as hard as I
Put
could, bro.
spotties in your house. Don't want to get glasses, you dumbass.
Glasses wouldn't help. It's just dark.
Okay.
I love the DC Magic stuff.
Yeah.
So this is all over that too.
Well, I was sold when Blue Demon's getting a spotlight in
Oh, for
books.
sure.
And Robin's been a dick.
Yeah.
And people call him a dick about it. Well, like Robin's running the show.
Yeah, because Batman's
Batman's
been
dying.
Batman's been stabbed, I think. So they're trying to get into a Lazarus pit, and there's Dr. Fate's towers involved, and all these magic people have
Everyone's in there.
been taken by Nether. And there's a little backup, Monkey Prince backup, which was
I'm like, okay.
weird but great.
Yeah. I might have liked the backup more. I can see it.
Because it is like it's not even though Monkey Prince,
right.
it is Monkey.
Yeah.
The proper
yeah,
monkey.
Yeah, proper monkey.
Yeah, like during his journey to the west with Tripitaka, he's like a
Yeah.
little side quest.
Yeah.
Which was great.
Yeah, super excited.
Yeah, I was shocked Monkey Prince is in this, and that it ties in.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was just like a little random talk
I
part that they're
didn't really
doing.
understand the
Yeah.
point of Monkey Prince.
Oh,
There you
But
go.
I guess it does.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Well,
Where's the cha-ching?
yeah, you know how many people?
From
There weren't a huge amount of people buying that one.
Yeah.
That's
I was gonna
right.
say.
One of our
Already
biggest
made-
selling books,
already made
Monkey
one book about
Prince.
Nitten being the only person buying
no,
it.
but the certain demographic.
They're going to
that
fly off
was
the shelves now.
targeted.
Don't get me wrong, because of this talk up. But
I don't think even Hong kept buying it.
let's say so.
And Monkey Prince is weird. How it's 12 issues, but it's like 3 arcs
Yeah.
or four issues.
Okay.
Weird. But anyway,
And
I like Monkey Prince at the moment. Though. It's a good book.
you had both Power Girl and Supergirl in that issue, right?
It's a bit weird.
And with Supergirl's new get up, they look even more.
With their
like the
mum
same.
haircut?
Yes. Yes.
They got the same haircut. Just
Yes.
It's gonna be James now.
Shazam's in that.
about. Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, she.
No.
Oh,
she-
okay.
I enjoyed the book too.
Yeah, it's a good book.
I assumed, yeah.
So, I'm getting all over. See how
My execution.
long I last this.
But yeah, like I was not surprised I enjoyed it because World's Finest is their best ongoing. So told you about it so many times. And you don't listen.
Finally, I don't think I told about it.
Dave,
Yes.
this one's on you.
Yes.
Lost Souls Haywire. How was this? Where was
Haywire.
this?
So the overarching story is they created a utopia, which suddenly was in ruin and chaos and fell.
Yeah, man, I flicked.
And it is a bit weird because, like, the story follows one of the people involved, but the whole story is just singular. It's not. It doesn't relate to like like the last page is like, oh, you'll find out what this guy had to do with the big event that happened that like led to the fall of this utopian city. I didn't mind the twist here. It was alright, but it's a self-contained story. It's okay, but it didn't really, push the
Best of the
mystery.
chapter pages.
Oh, yeah, that was trippy. But yeah, it just didn't really, like, push enough intrigue and mystery to me.
Yep.
You know?
Fair enough.
Can't win all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stick book, but
Oh, yeah. it'll-
wanna be.
Yeah.
Alright, next up we had Trifecta of Dark Web. Amazing Spider-Man. Read this, Foms?
Yeah, man. This was
This was a bit trippy and weird.
talk about it. So yeah, he's in limbo.
Have a go at that.
So Madeline's there creating all the different demons to just be normal citizens of Limbo, New York, and like they're all working. So she's not only kidnapped Spidey, Jonah's down there, and a couple other people are down there. So Jonah's in their version of the Daily Bugle, and like they can't get any of the names right. So it's Joan Man, Jane Man.
Yeah.
And so they're all pretending to be like news reporters, all these demons getting told to go and do stories because they need Parker to be working like just a normal life.
Like yelling at Jonah because he's not yelling at Pete enough. You gotta play the role.
It's actually really... It was dumb
great.
as shit, but
Yeah.
really good. And then, then the next level is Spidey's down there miraculously Pete's down there and Spider-Man's also down there. But they make the demonic version of the Sinister Six. So they're the Sinister Six. Insidious Six. And
But their names are all wrong.
And their names are all wrong, but they look excellent
Yeah.
because it's McGinnis doing it. But then there's this other little demon that wants to be good, and he gets power from the weird other guy from another realm that was in the last Venom issue.
Yeah.
How Venom got to Dark Web, which was bullshit. But he turned this spider dude. Did you see the last page? Fuck, man. How good did he look? No one better could have drawn that.
Nah.
That last page was so damn good. And I have no idea what's going on. This was fun.
Yeah. Let's just
but-
have him draw like mad
Yeah,
creatures.
just
and
McGinnis
stuff.
just
It's
go
like,
crazy.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, I saw a mummy chick wearing
Yep.
a bikini.
Yep.
That's okay.
But just the way they were all dressed up, pretending to work for the Daily Bugle at the start was hilarious. And then, getting the...
Tell him you want juicy Spider-Man pics. I want Spider-Man pics. Juicy Spider-Man pics! It was so good.
So dumb.
The Insidious 6, my favourite is Kraken the Hunter. It's like a Kraken-ish looking beast that's craven.
Oh, wow.
So
And like the
good.
Doc Ock is like a Doom eyeball, but it's got like 8 other eyeballs around
beholder.
it.
It's a beholder.
It's a beholder.
Go back about 5 pages, Dave. To where see at the bottom?
It's a beholder.
It is a beholder.
Yeah.
With
2 eyes.
on the main head. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah. You know
The
what?
best he could have done with what they've been given with this Dark Web.
Best issue of the whole crossover. So
100%.
far. It was just so fun and so ridiculous. Just comic book.
And Zeb just went with it, and you had
Yeah.
McGinnis doing it. That was the best part.
Hey, like, well, Zeb's got that quirk.
100% he does,
Right?
but yeah, but
that was his background.
The
right? Doing
McGinnisness
weird
of
shit.
it was beautiful.
But yeah, I just
What else
Very
happened?
fun.
What else happened in the Dark Web universe?
Yeah, Miss Marvel. Yeah, that was okay.
Is it just shit on the streets of New York still, or...?
She goes in between. She was at first. It starts where she's in limbo,
Right.
but
Oh, okay, that's cool, better so.
she won't shut up, so they send her away
Mm-hmm.
because she's an annoying teenager.
That makes sense.
But then when she gets back, her mosque
I
is
met a couple
turned
of those at
into
the front of this shop this week.
turned into a monster person, and
The mosque is a person.
well, the mosque, everything comes alive.
Holy
in
shit,
Dark
that's
Web.
awesome!
Yeah, the mosque is walking the Hudson, and like the people inside the mosque, and they're like, well, "What are we gonna do? We just stay away from the windows." Like, why don't we just go talk to it? It's a person. And like, so they, well, what's your problem, mosque? Oh, you people, you make a mess in my bathrooms. All you do is sit around arguing. It was fantastic.
That's
It was
pretty good. That's pretty good.
A little bit of politics stuff in there, to, you know,
Of course.
modern day.
That bed.
Oh, the bed
Oh,
is
yeah.
the best.
Yes.
Gross.
Yeah. The book was fantastic.
Yeah.
And then we had the Mary Jane and Black Cat issue of Dark Web, or Mary Jane Black Cat issue 2. We start getting some hints.
I knew it had to happen soon because we saw something coming up in previews. So about 3 months' time, we're going to see what happened
Well, there was-
6 months before
It-
this new series of Spider-Man started.
There's an interesting line about that.
What? Okay.
Well-
do you want to say it, or do you want to pass me the book?
Whatever.
No, we'll show me the bit I meant.
Oh, I don't know where it is.
Whatever.
What was the line?
Because Black Cat, like, oh no, he's like, hey, I've got this experience now, I've got the powers. Last time you didn't put him, he's like, hey man, I was going, oh, I guess you did have 6 month experience. And MJ's like, yeah, 6 months.
Oh.
So,
Oh, yeah.
obviously stuff's, you know, like, somewhere else, different dimension, different time.
6 months ain't the half of it. Check out Amazing Spider-Man issue 1. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
that tells you nothing. You
Yeah,
should
that's
make
right.
Spider-Man
That's
one.
really
Yeah, I thought that
bad.
was the most bullshit.
It should say
ever.
see future Amazing
Yeah.
Spider-Man issues, if anything. Interesting.
But yeah, I was like, okay, maybe the kids are hers.
Oh, and it's like a
Slower time.
it's like a Dimension Z thing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's definitely stuff happening in Spidey in 3 months' time, so it should be intriguing.
You know, yeah, it was alright. It was fun. Alright, boys. What about Dark Ride number 4?
Is that a throne made out of meat?
I hope so.
Well, in this, Belasco's got no skin, and he might be trying to feed it to them.
Okay.
So, I do, and I don't know if I like where this book's going. I love the horror aspects of it, but I don't know if the story's going to start going a little bit. I don't want to say paint by numbers, but I'm really enjoying it. The art's amazing, but the shit with the mascots has just got me still buying this book. So no worries. What do you think?
It's great. I haven't seen the painted by numbers bit. It just seems great.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that bit was excellent with the mascot and
Yeah.
then the dude. That was messed up.
I just thought with the daughter bit was a little bit okay.
Generic-ish?
Yes, that's what I was getting at.
Meat throne.
But yeah, besides that, the book is sensational.
Yeah, book is great.
Oh, it looks so good.
But yeah, go to like four or five pages near the end and have a look at the inside.
Keep
there.
going, Dylan, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes the most trodden path ain't necessarily ain't the worst thing.
No, that's true.
But
That is true.
You do like okay, it's going where it's.
And I can see she's playing two sides because of what she's saying to him and then what happens at the end of the issue. So look, there is a chance it can
big twists.
definitely.
For sure.
But yeah, great. The book's great and the art's excellent.
Yeah, it is excellent.
But yeah, inside that mascot helmet,
Oh.
Yeah,
dude, that's some of the best.
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you could only stay in there for like half an hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
So good, man. Going to be a great trade.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the first trade is in the new previews. It's going to be 4 issues per trade by the looks of it. So
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna.
very
them out.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
I'll get that.
will be in the first trade, which is it's not really an end
I
of.
was going to say, is it issue 4? It is
yeah,
eight?
it is
Oh,
issue
yeah,
four.
no, that's not a great trade. I'm sorry.
I mean,
doesn't
it
give you
does.
as much closure.
It does
No.
sort of finish up.
First chapter-ish.
Yeah.
On a big kind of ending too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
But-
right.
With
it
the
kind of
helmet
does.
thing.
But then there's the incentive to get the next trade.
Yeah, and I guess
Yeah, I take back what I said.
Without-
Actually, yeah.
without knowing how long the thing will be or whatever, because in the next couple, like 6 might have been even worse in the middle of something.
Yeah. And
That's
like,
a good call, yeah.
not every trade has to be 6 issues.
course
If
not.
the trade, if your story was like, all right, the first trade's gonna be 4 issues.
Oh, 100%.
Cool. Next story,
It's
next
just
trade will be another 4
humanity.
issues.
I'm used to 6, so
Yeah.
if I don't see 6, I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm getting ripped off because I've been buying 6 forever. That's the whole stupidity of it for me personally.
Alright, Fums, next up, Savage Avengers, number 9.
Ah, this book continues to be great. So, like in the last issue, they're in 2099. Ultron's ruling the Earth. They all got destroyed by Ultron. So then Ultron brought them all back as these deformed versions of these Savage Avengers. So like Cloak and Dagger up one part, one thing. Freaking excellent. Like the sword is part of Black Knight's arm and shit. It was really, really good. Doom comes to save him. Doom might be dead. Punisher and Miles have some mad back and forth. They're going to be on to their next adventure very soon. I love this book. It's so fun. It's got some heart.
Ew.
The guy's not getting Avengers, but I'm intrigued on what they get next.
That's the cool. That Black Knight is so cool.
Yeah.
So cool. That's why I mentioned it, because the arm looks so damn cool. I love this book. And
I've
it's
seen a
very,
few people said it was their favourite Marvel book of the year.
dude, it's very wordy. There's a lot in this book, and at the end there's quite a bit of heart because it's like going back into the system to try and bring all, like, because they're hardwired into the Ultron system, so going in to try and use their heart to bring them all back out of being these, you know, disgusting beast creature thing. It's freaking cool. I kind of feel like back in the day I would have seen this book and went, oh nah, I don't really care about those characters, this isn't something. And yeah, I don't know, maybe the appreciation of long time of reading comics, it's just freaking sensational. I don't care.
Because I bought the first one, I liked it.
Oh,
but I
yeah.
was just like, too many books, right?
Oh, totally.
And I'm like, eh.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
Could be worth a trade
Yeah.
for some people.
Alright, next up, Little Monsters, number 9.
This book is like an onion. It just keeps peeling back layers. It's giving us just little drips and drabs of parts of the stories at the moment now too, because they had split off a little bit. We're really going to find out next issue what happened, why the elder vampires left and told the kids to stay there and everything like that, because the kid that doesn't speak, who's the oldest one of the lot, is ready to spill his beans next issue. So it's going to be interesting. I think it's still going in preview, so it's interesting what this goes with this, because there's a lot of shit going on at the moment. Interesting. And the other shit's really good too. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Alrighty. Yeah, I didn't read that.
Didn't you?
I sort of forgot to take it out.
Holy fuck beans.
When I came in, I seen it on top of the pile.
Yeah.
Captain America, Symbol of Truth, number 9. It's the Sam Cap book. Not as good as the Steve Cap book, but still fun. 100%. Yeah, it's the same old stuff of White Wolf attacking places and Falcon and not Falcon, Captain America's, and no matter fighting them. But then a big twist of the White Wolf's got a portal and brings in backup. That you're like, oh well, where did that come from? For some maybe long-term Captain America people, Dimension Z, some stuff from that, which is not the most fondly remembered Captain America stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess they're using the kid, so they're tying on it, and it makes sense why they're using him now. Like if you're gonna have that, like a bigger scope, and I do enjoy it, but it is hard because
There's a gap.
Sentinel Liberty is my favourite book going, so like
Yeah. Makes sense.
it's a step down, but I still enjoy it, and the end's very interesting too. See where that goes. Alrighty, so the finale of 10,000 Black Feathers, a Bone Orchard Mythos book, issue 5. Is it finished good?
So if you thought this book was creepy,
I did.
the last few panels of this issue will just go, oh, you creepy shits. So the last issue finished with her getting chased down and like the thing with the guy at the takeaway. Then there was the massacre, which we don't know whether it was a real massacre or not at the police station, because she was in the police station. And then the book ended with her going back to the house, hearing voices and moving some shit down in the basement and finding a black hole and going into it.
And popping out in like a
In this issue,
future alternate version of the world.
that is
You
just
don't know?
messed up.
Everyone's dead.
No.
Most people are dead. And yeah, you find out where her friend is, and
Like, she has just been missing. She's not dead. Let's
Yeah.
just say that. But then the last page is like, oh, you creepy fuckers. And this is it.
but it's like it's not really a happy ending.
Oh, it's not a happy ending. I never expected a happy ending. It's great.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
for sure, because it's a big interconnected thing. But
I expected more. I'm happy with what I got, but I didn't expect that.
I love her, right?
Oh, she's good, man. What are those tentacles in the well?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I would say what I've enjoyed about this, because I generally like.
I think it's a dude.
Yeah, I think
is
so
it?
too.
Okay.
European.
It's sometimes too much of the boxiness.
Oh, I thought that worked really well. I love that, especially in this one where you got the box and
This
the
because
writing
it's like
box.
one page of it.
Yeah, okay.
No, not like the panels, like you know.
Boxiness of the writing?
No.
What do you mean?
You know, like where the skulls are, this sort of stuff, this shit.
Oh, the little boxes.
Oh, I like that.
Sometimes I get a bit. I've seen like you do it in all your books. You know what I mean?
Well, it
I
did
know
remind me of
that's your style.
Primordial, but I still liked it.
But this has been. I think there's been less of this in this series, and I've enjoyed it more.
Yeah, there've been bigger double page
Yeah.
splashes as opposed to
Because
those
the art's
kind of.
great, but like, because when the first time she sort of really blew up was like the Green Arrow stuff with Lemire, and like you're like, oh, this is great, like, because it's cool. But then every time I'd seen it, I'd got a bit over. You know, okay, it's all right. I don't want to say One Trick Pony because that's not fair at all. Because fantastic art,
Well,
but
considering he has two different art styles in the book,
yeah,
like the flashback
Yeah.
art style is way
But
different.
Big
this is my
time.
favourite art of his ever. Then
There's-
so you got me freaked out because I always thought I was doing and then knitting. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Freaked me out.
Well, then Andre,
I did the same thing, but I
That
think
there, Dave, that picture there was so good.
a few years, during the New 52, I looked it up and I was like, oh,
oh, okay, well, that's fair enough.
now I'm,
Noted.
Yeah, not that big of a deal. Art's great, whoever it is. And then like that page where they're together and that 6 armed
Bruh.
being, statue, whatever. Fucking hell, looks cool. So cool. His book is great. I like the whole series. It's just
Yeah, they've got me.
real dark, messed up
Bloody oath.
stuff. Honestly, I would like to know if it's gonna, probably not, wrap up in a neat little package after everything's done.
I would doubt it.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem the type of thing to give you a nice
No.
package.
But yeah, like, it's good stuff. It is real good stuff.
Cool. Next. Bombs. Carnage, number 9.
Let's make a sword.
Carnage.
Let's make a sword. Not just a sword.
Just when you thought the Norse stuff was finished.
No. We're building some swords with some elves. And some dwarves, sorry. Not elves.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Nidavellir.
Right?
Yep.
Of course.
And he's just slaughtering.
Did I miss something? There's 10 realms.
Oh yeah, heaven. Angela, when they got Angela.
Oh, okay. Right.
So he was breaking in to get someone that was in prison who is the last person that can make the forge run again because he's like the king's son that didn't want the forge to ever run again because he didn't believe. So Carnage... Oh, it was poetry. Carnage gets in his ear and says, well, I want to make a weapon that's going to kill fucking everyone. So then no other weapons need to be made. So why don't you make that for me? And then you never have to do anything ever again because this will be the last weapon that ever needs to be made.
How the hell did Carnage get from Carnage to North?
Okay. Oh, so he just killed Malekith
Yeah.
in Hell.
Right.
So then they used the portal to get across.
Hela sent
Hela
him
sent him there.
Okay.
So
That was the trade-off for helping recapture Malekith.
and
Right?
so the dwarf's like, yeah, no worries. And then he's like, we need to stop him. He's like, well, you you didn't have to help him, but you wanted to live, I guess. And then the shit with the detective.
Yeah. Yeah, the detective starts getting real interesting.
Yeah. But how cool's that sword?
Cover from the next
Yeah, dude.
issue. Jeez,
King
man.
Carnage.
I thought
Is that
this
the one? King Carnage?
Yeah.
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 I thought this issue was a bit too wordy.
It
Like,
looks a bit
it's
weird.
very narration heavy.
I loved
Like,
it.
there's not much dialogue. I feel like I was getting told more of the story than getting shown more of the story, and you know what I mean?
A little bit,
a
yeah.
bit talked to
Yeah.
instead of let me.
I was enjoying the ride too much to care, I think.
Oh, I was just like, it's like, all right, when they went to
At least this is good symbiote
when they
fun
went
as
to
opposed
hell, you're like, fuck, where did that come from? And then last issue, cool, back on Earth. Carnage being a haunted house was weird.
Well, Cletus being
Yes.
the haunted house. That's the big kicker there.
But then I thought the Asgardian stuff was put to bed, but no, we're going to reignite the.
But I just love that it has flowed. Like, he's killing the people at the right time, like, to get their codex. And then he wants to make this codex sword, which is going to be freaking awesome. This book is amazing. MV, love your work.
Next up, Ghost Rider issue 10. This was alright.
I love this drawing. The way this is drawn.
Yeah.
It's just so beefy.
You sort of find out a bit more what the deal with Exhaust is. Without getting into too much, I guess.
More Blackheart.
More Blackheart. More of the FBI chick and what's going on behind the scenes there. Big reveal at the end of what's coming next month, and I'm super keen for next month. It's just been a fun book.
Yeah.
There's not a lot to say about this issue without giving away some big things, I guess, or, bigger things.
And makes complete sense what we saw in Timeless the other week with a certain
Yes.
adamantium person
Yes.
getting certain powers that's written by the certain
Yes.
same person. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
big-
that only just clicked
And
in
yeah,
my
he was
head,
in
I'm like,
the motorbike arc. He was all over that, right?
Oh, flaming chainsaw on a chain.
Yeah. Yeah, the art and the designs and the concepts are cool in this. Well, that exhaust is just, man,
Just that
what a
top right
design.
It is such a good design.
Yeah.
It is so cool.
Blackheart looks so good.
Yeah, I've enjoyed. At the first arc, I started getting a little worried that where's this sort of going? And just as I was feeling that, the arc kicked in, like the overarching plot.
Yeah, because there were a lot of one and dones for the first 4.
Which I liked the first couple of issues. I like a one and done, but eventually, like, I want some story progression. Yeah. And then I got a shit ton of it. So, it's been good. All right, next up, Batman the Joker, Deadly Duo, issue 3. Best issue of this series yet.
Yeah. Like, the book, every issue gets better and better.
Yes.
And I said it earlier, I wish the art was in black and white.
Yes.
But it's good nonetheless.
My favourite bit in this... Hang on, look. My favourite bit in this is the Joker was supposed to come and fix a riddle. But Batman goes instead. So the mysterious person behind it, the riddle is got a husband and wife. Parents, they're both parents. And it's... Yeah.
You got a bunch of files and things. Yeah. And the Joker was supposed to pick which parent goes into the
shredder or whatever, right?
The industrial shredders you've seen.
Hey!
Those scary machines.
Countries.
Oof, they're scary.
And you got to pick. If you pick right who to save, they'll all survive. But if you pick wrong, they're all dead.
Including the kid.
Including the kid. So, but Joker doesn't go. Batman goes. And now, spoilers. They're terrible people.
Yes.
And they're custody battle, but they only care. They only want the kid for money reasons. The Batman's line is, the father has got an expensive girlfriend. He don't want to have to spend money on child support. The mother has a mad drug habit, so she just needs the money for herself. For drugs. So like Batman, it's like the choice is neither of them deserve to live.
Because there's a picture of the kid with the aunt and uncle, and he's much happier with them.
They're the only ones looking after him.
Yeah.
So Batman's like, the choice is both of them should die. And like, that is the correct answer. And Batman's like, sweet, so you letting them all go? He's like,
no,
that deal is for the Joker.
You were just... I let you do this just to see if you could figure it out. Once you turned up and not the Joker, they were dead anyway.
Hey, I like
and Batman's trapped in like a plexiglass sort of
he's
box.
trying to break it out, but he can't, and they both
like,
died.
No!
Yeah, he couldn't save them. It was so good.
Yeah.
And looked so much better in black and white.
Yeah, like, it was like, whoa, hang on, this book, shite.
This book might be better in black and white too. So.
You can see in the back.
I told you don't look at the back anymore.
I have to.
I don't. I finished the last page and I'm done. And then there's like bits of like maybe who's behind it and what's going on with this, the main plot, and the tooth thing, the tooth monster. There's some cool stuff, but the riddle part, I was like, oh wait, Silvestri.
Yes.
Ooh, what do we got here?
And I love that Joker is so keen on teaming up with Batman.
He's loving it.
It's so good.
It's fun.
Yes.
It's dark.
Yes.
The right amount of dark.
Yes.
The right amount of fun.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was only really buying the book for the art.
Yeah.
Even though it's not
Yeah.
what he used to
Yeah. Because the art is still great.
Yes.
It's just, it could be better.
Yes. But
Well,
it's such
that's
a good
even
book.
unfair. But
Such a good book.
yeah, because the first issue I was like, eh. Second issue was better, but this one I was like, oh wait, yeah, the choice. I was like, this is fantastic.
Like, how good does that look, Dylan, in black and white?
It looks amazing.
I don't look at those pages.
They'll release a black and white version anyway soon.
Yeah, it'd be uncovered hardcover.
Yeah,
or whatever.
unwrapped or whatever.
Yeah. That's it. All right, issue 19 of Moon Knight.
So good.
Very good.
So good.
Very, very good.
And this is what I was saying earlier. I didn't give a damn about backgrounds because the dialogue between Hunter's Moon and Moon Knight around coming back is sensational. The whole thing they were doing and where they were going to help was brilliant. It was so Moon Knight. It's like not just the streets, not just the skies, underneath the earth I hope as well.
Yep.
If I get a call, I'll come.
So good. But like, cause the conversation part, so like, just like we said earlier on about this book, well, he's the fist of, there's two hands, so we've got another one. Like, Moon Knight's like, who cares if we die? We always come back. And like, the Hunter's Moon's like, well, if we're both the fists, we were both born in the 20th century.
If Moon Knights don't die, why are we both?
Where's everybody else been?
Where are all the others? Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And then the revelation at the end that last time, if he's imprisoned at the moment, Khonshu, so if he's not let out, the next time one of the knights die, ain't coming back.
Do you think they're gonna kill Mark?
Wouldn't shock me,
I thought that was my first thought.
only
His
because
comics would be dead for like 2 years.
Because exactly right. You kill him, Hunter's Moon does something for a while, then Khonshu gets out of prison, gets the power back, brings Mark back, and we're back to status quo. That's all new, all different way.
No, I thought just
Oh,
he'd
Hunter's
be
Moon's
gone
got-
for a while, and it's like maybe like Reese becomes the new Moon Knight or something like that, and it's like Hunter's Moon and her or whatever. That's how the book could finish. And I mean, like the finish of the book would be
Yeah.
Mark dying.
Interesting.
That's what I sort of thought, maybe.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that's just what I sort of thought. But yeah, the
Zodiac shit was excellent too.
Zodiac. That's what I was gonna say. The other bit.
Yeah,
was
the psychiatrist and find out about Soldier. I almost feel like, are we going to get maybe some of, since they're all been, everyone that's helping Mark these days is new, are we going to get maybe some of the old guys come back flipped?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Maybe.
Yeah, Frenchie or something. I don't
Yeah.
know. We'll see.
'Cause I don't know if it's because you're like, he's going. It seems like he's going to Avengers, and I'm like, this might be the book that wraps.
Yeah,
And I'm like, 19 issues.
he's close.
Things are coming to a head. I think maybe.
Especially that last issue with the vampires. That
Yeah, a few
that,
things are wrapping up.
that 11 issue story wrapped up very quickly. Yeah.
And like, I don't even mean like, necessarily like, I gotta get off this because I got the other book, but just his plan might be closer to the end than.
I got no problem
No,
with
because
it.
it's good. And I'd rather a book finish,
Okay.
than stay around forever. Right.
Yeah, we'll see.
And last up on the pile, The Human Target, issue 10.
Book of the week.
Fantastic.
My new favourite character. I've never seen this guy before.
You never seen Nort?
I've just seen him again in this wizard that I was just flicking through, which is hilarious.
What are the chances?
Really?
Yeah, it's chance.
It's April, yeah.
Oh, dude.
I don't think I've ever read him before.
Dude.
I've seen him
Yeah,
around.
same.
Yeah.
That whole thing about the file room
Ah,
and Superman, and he was liked, and I
Yeah.
can never do it again, so don't tell anybody you're doing it.
yeah, he's the best.
Dude.
It's John Candy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
100% he's John
It's
Candy.
John Candy.
There he is.
As
Excellent.
it's John Candy from Spaceballs.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I thought that's what you meant, yeah.
yeah,
That is so good, bro.
yeah.
Buff.
Like that was the highlight of the book. But like my favourite two scenes though, like the Guardian coming in and Chance just booting it in the face. But then Guy slaps him. You want yours next? I'm like, Guy, you're the best.
Just and it's like, remember every time we've done this, you've hit the ground. Oh,
He doesn't
God.
care about
Nah, he's the best.
my
I
favourite.
then figured out his little weakness.
That was awesome.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Such a good book. It's
I was
it's
like,
already
when
miniseries
I
of
saw
the
the
year
cover.
for
I'm
when it
like,
finishes.
Nort, no way, you can do a whole Nort issue. I'm
Right.
like, fuck, this book is great.
Well,
Don't
Oh,
think
so
you
it's
get the
Nord, is it? Okay. I had no idea.
I always just Gnort.
Yeah.
yeah. I would say
But as I'm reading, I'm like, I wonder how you're supposed to say this because we all know I don't read properly. But like this and the Rocket Red issues, like who else is pulling off this?
just
Yeah.
like the fact that he's a Green Lantern
Yes.
is unbelievable.
I'm not that smart, but the ring's pretty intuitive. Like,
Most lands will fly there. I got lost once, so now I've got a door portal.
I rocked up in the middle of a Thanagarian wall. It's a bit weird.
And his house on Earth as well, right? Just sitting there.
yeah, drinking a ring to get his beers.
Yeah.
So damn good.
Fantastic. Fantastic. You read anything else, Dylan?
No.
David?
Nope.
Nitin?
No.
From it?
Yeah, I read the Gotham. What's the Slam Bradley?
Oh, yeah.
What's it called?
You won.
Gotham City, you won.
Yes, dude.
Yeah,
I know it's I know you guys spoke a little bit about it last week, but that just everything about that Slam Bradley character, especially when he was got in the fight again, the naming of Crime Alley, really good. Just the beatdown he took, Mrs. Wayne, Then at the end, Mr. Wayne. Fuck, I didn't think I was going to enjoy this. Is almost like I'm already probably got 2 spots for me for 2023, and it's the freaking 12th or 15th of January. Like shit,
Ridiculous.
it's such a good book, and is it the same freaking writer?
Tom
Yes.
King.
Yeah, there you go. Bloody hell. I read All Against All. I didn't enjoy as much as the first issue. They captured the human, and it'll be intrigued. You're going to get intrigued in it because it's going to start making like a tech human creature to fight for their wars and shit.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, you'll probably like the art in the next one. Yeah, that was it.
I think the only other thing I read is Danger Street issue 2.
Oh, yeah.
Not as fun as issue 1. Some interesting stuff maybe, and see where it goes, and but yeah, not
12
as,
issues has sort of put me off it.
Yeah, understandably so. It's very wordy, very.
Yeah, All Against All was very much the same. You can see where it's going. It was very wordy. There was a lot of exposition in it, and I'm like, I don't know if I care enough yet.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, what have we got?
Some good books, but
That's it, yeah?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
it.
All right. It is time for Wizard.
Wizard from Dave's collection.
so back in
Well, X
1999,
collection.
did you say?
May 1999. It's the April Fool's issue, so not really a lot of good stuff. I like the April Fool's issues.
We're gonna get to the other part first, yes?
Yeah, we're going to do... The drawing challenge is back, because
Yeah.
we've got Wizard. So Dave and Dylan.
Wow, I forgot about that bit.
Hooray.
Well, while we were setting that up, can I just say one thing? I was
Hooray.
looking at the start, and there's a...
Take
I
your
don't even want to
weapons.
steal anything. There's an advertisement for the new cartoon
Who
coming
wants a
out
clipboard
called
and who wants the
Futurama.
desk?
Yeah.
And
You
then the
have
next
clipboard,
page,
clipboard.
there's another new cartoon coming out called Family Guy. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's this issue.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's unreal. And South Park had just started.
So this is drawing body language.
Okay.
So
My speciality.
yeah. So we're going to pick a pose for them.
I guess
Or,
like,
or like an emotion
The
or
emotion
like a
that they,
state.
that they have to do, convey through body language.
So that it's the same emotion for both to draw.
Yeah.
That's the challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So we're going to give them.
Oh, okay. Constipated. Frustrated.
Like the examples in here, we'll pick something from
Yes.
here. You go.
Okay.
Love, impatience, pain, defeat, and
Pain.
surprise.
Well, actually, Dave's
Defeat.
doing it. Defeat.
Defeat.
Oh, shit.
Defeat.
Yeah, defeat.
So any character, any...
I can't draw a self-portrait.
Just hold up a freaking mirror.
Oh, damn.
So defeat.
Defeat. Okay.
And,
What?
and you can't draw people's feet. It's not defeat. We don't want people's defeat.
Oh,
Right?
good, good.
I'm just making sure I
Good.
can see your cog and
No.
So no feet.
no
Okay.
feet.
I can
Awesome.
start.
Cogs are moving.
Okay, Rob Liefeld. Technique.
Nice
Smoke.
ball.
Yep. Bit of smoke and
Slippery.
debris.
And chest.
Yeah.
Pockets. When in doubt.
Defeat. Okay.
Basket hilted swords that cover the fingers.
Before you start, Dylan,
So,
so one of the stories is about after No Man's Land. So you got a new Batgirl.
Oh yeah, and it was a mystery.
Yes, so this is their predictions, who they reckon. So first one at 2-1 odds is Renee Montoya, which at the
Okay.
time,
Yeah.
because it wasn't that too far off, considering who we know it is.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think Montoya fits in that suit.
Come on, bro. It is.
Nah, it's the Red Hulk bullshit mustache. Montoya's ass ain't fitting in there.
Sarah Essen Gordon, so I think that's Gordon's wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she was 4-1 odds. Huntress at 5-1, their odds. Oracle at 7-1.
I don't know what to draw.
She was still in the chair.
Yeah, but
She could be faking it.
oh no, but yeah, like she's got better and
Yeah,
told
but
people.
Like Stevie Wonder.
Catwoman at 10-1.
That should be 100 to 1.
Who was it?
Catwoman.
Oh.
And the joke answer was Gary Corbin.
I don't know what to draw. You need probably a theme or something.
Defeat.
No, but
Defeat
like
is the
an
theme.
additional.
But you can do whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you represent defeat in a pose?
Without
My
a
problem
self-portrait.
with this stuff is I can always see it in my head, but it's like getting it onto the paper.
Because there's a couple ways. You could just draw like an
Do both.
unconscious defeated person down and then.
No.
Or you could draw Hulk just smashing
show
someone
the picture
and
of
blood
defeat.
They
coming
can be
out.
like, no.
Body language is
Yeah,
the brief
It's
here.
body language, remember? So show the photo of defeat, and that might give some.
The person is defeated
Yeah.
emotionally, not necessarily physically.
Yeah, I mean beat down and
Yeah,
defeated.
Yeah, not
It's not Street
unconscious.
Fighter.
Alright.
Not everything's Street Fighter.
Oh, yeah.
So what else?
So yeah,
It's like-
as they've got different like fake ads in the
Yep.
book just because it's April Fools. Oh, dude, their casting call
Oh, it's terrible.
is stupid just because it's April Fools this year.
Yeah.
So they're casting their own movie, so it's Wizard staff and whose comic book characters would play them or something. I don't
So
know,
we'll do
it's
that next week.
dumb. Yeah. I think it was one like
Oh yeah, I saw this.
cartoons. They would think would make a comics. They think will make a good cartoons.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Justice League, which
Makes sense.
this is
They
before.
haven't started yet.
No,
I guess not.
I mean, yeah, this is before that. Because it's still Grant Morrison stuff. That stuff started early 2000.
I guess so.
Danger Girl.
I don't know about it.
Maybe now it's like an Invincible series of Danger Girl.
Danger Girl. Well, it's not new. Somebody should have made a movie of it. Well, I can see why they would think animated because of Campbell's art.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
And
And hitting that anime market,
And the
then anime market.
yeah,
Where,
and the ridiculous stuff that happened in the book sort of worked as a cartoon.
for sure.
Including-
Just Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
Sort of. But
And considering the
more over
TV
top.
back then wasn't,
No.
it was just sitcoms and network TV.
Couple shows.
Yeah. Blade. Blade would work as great as a cartoon.
Yeah,
Was
definitely.
it before the movie?
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
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 after.
it was after because they're
After.
advertising Blade 2 on the
Blade's
front.
like
Ah,
98 or something.
Right. And for you,
97.
Battle Chasers.
Battle Chase, that'd be awesome.
Oh,
You want to be better? Finish the comic book.
Let's go to the top 10.
Hydra wants you. That's excellent.
Yeah. Where is it? The top 10 heroes and villains.
Oh.
me and Dylan were discussing this during the week. Go.
So number 10.
How do you do that?
Lara
Popular.
Croft.
What was
Alright,
popular?
Well, they did give a reason.
No, I just mean there should be a top 10 of heroes, then a top 10 of villains. You can't splice them because then.
This is a list of the. This list is a roster of the top 10 comic book characters with the strongest fan following.
Okay.
That's how they rank it.
Makes sense more.
So number 10, Lara Croft.
Shows his time, right?
Yeah, no.
That Top Gun book was hot as shit.
Yeah. Dave's got them all, hey.
Yeah, I'll probably get sold.
Well, they're at their peak now. Good timing.
Number 9,
I'll give you
Daredevil.
$2.
With Kevin Smith, great Daredevil. run
Yeah.
too. Number 8, Magneto. I don't.
Yeah.
They're
Because he was
99?
back.
Yeah. I guess.
Post Joseph.
The first 2 words are he's back.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Ah, see?
So what
7.
happened? What?
Nobody knows.
Okay.
7 is Fathom.
Can't fathom that.
99.
I can't, man. Yeah, bloody oath.
I know, but
Oh, everybody,
nobody cared about her actually. Just looked pretty.
but they sold.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Oh, but it's not even just on sales. Otherwise, it would just be Batman. But yes,
We'll get to that.
might be
Good to
spoilers.
know.
I know.
Number 6
Things
is
ain't changed.
We may be shocked.
Number 6 is Spider-Man.
That's bullshit.
Number
He
5
should
is
be high.
Buffy.
Spidey wasn't doing that great
No, I know,
though.
but he still should be high.
Yeah, he should be.
Number
Higher
5
than
is
freaking
Buffy.
Buffy.
Can
No,
I
no, no.
say? Anybody see? I don't follow her, but on Instagram, it just comes up with a random.
Sure it does.
Yes. She had an interesting post that I recommend anybody check out. A fan.
Yep. Okay.
She's in a
Who?
Outfit. Buffy
Uh,
sunset.
Sarah Sugar.
Barbie One Piece.
Interesting. You look it up. Number 4 is Witchblade.
Yep.
Can understand that
Number
one.
3 is Spawn.
I do not believe that.
99.
1999. No, Spawn was not that high. Spider-Man over Spawn every day of the week. 1999.
99?
Spawn was dead already.
Number 2 is Wolverines.
'Cause I was talking about that with Dylan during the week.
Yeah.
Wolverine. I don't even think he would make a top 10 in the last 10 years. Hasn't he just dropped off big time? Yeah, you got to zoom.
Outstanding. And number 1 is Batman.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
I mean, Dylan, when we looked at this during the week,
Mhm.
who do you think would make the top 10 presently?
Oof.
Buffy.
Yeah, sure. Yes.
Batman still.
Batman 1, Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Without doubt. I think after that it gets a bit
Hulk?
murky. I thought Hulk, this time a year ago with Immortal, definitely top 10.
Cap.
I'd say maybe Cap. I thought,
Joker.
yeah, so I tried not to even think about villains, but yes,
But
probably.
yeah, Joker.
We were like, even though he hasn't had a book, but because of the show, I could see Invincible making
Yep.
like year 9 and 10 spots.
I can see Doctor Strange being up there as well.
Yes, I thought Moon Knight is top 5 maybe, and that might be influenced by myself.
I put top 10,
But
yeah,
I think he'd make the top 10 these
I'd love him to be top 5, but I don't think he would be.
Because DC, on the
They've
DC
really dropped
side,
off, yeah.
Superman with maybe, Wonder Woman no one cares about. Flash would probably make the top 10 for them.
Yeah.
Green Lantern hasn't had a book in 2
Sure.
years. Aquaman hasn't had a book in 2
Sure.
years.
Cyborg, I mean,
Like,
yeah.
yeah. Nightwing would probably be top 10 for them.
I don't-
Nightwing's their
It'd
probably
be top
biggest
10
book.
for them, but it wouldn't be top 10 in the top 10, I don't think.
Oh, I don't know.
Nightwing.
Yeah, it's one of the most successful popular books these days.
Okay. It's also interesting how a poll like that, or where they would get that information from, would be done these days compared to back then as well. Because you also got all the morons that just watch the movies and shit
course.
like that too. That's why I also said like Hulk and things like that,
Because
because
I thought,
that would outtake
Yes.
a lot of the comic stuff, unfortunately.
100%. Because I thought Hulk, a year ago for sure, during Immortal. Hulk now, because of the delays, I think Thor would be above Hulk. Because Thor has survived the Kate's disappearance a little better.
And Thor's still big with Hemsworth. Even though
Yeah.
the movies have been shit,
Yes.
he's still massive.
Yes.
Everyone
Like,
loves it.
I
Yeah,
would
yeah,
say-
And the
Thor,
Loki connection.
Thor for sure, yeah.
Yeah. Are we talking
Yeah,
about
cool.
books coming out or just characters? Because
Characters in this
it would
regard.
be like Deadpool still because people like that shit.
I think it'd be 10.
10
If
at
he's in there.
best.
Wolverine will be the other one.
Yeah, no.
See, I don't know. I don't reckon Wolverine make top 10.
Yeah, maybe 5 years ago.
Which is crazy. But, because indie books, I don't think there's characters, and it's harder to judge compared to the superhero mainstream
Yeah.
stuff. But like those, like you like the book, you like something like Saga, biggest hit of the last decade, indie sort of wise. But I'm not
No,
sure many
there's no-
people would be like, the guy from Saga.
Yeah.
You know, it's Saga.
Yeah.
Top 10 book, name not top 10 characters. But yeah, it was just interesting.
Yeah.
Tell us your top 10.
So-
Who's your top 10 favorite characters?
Just on the
Nobody
drawing
will, but-
brief, we're focusing on body language, not buildings.
Too bad.
He's doing a scene.
See,
So, is there top 10 creators for this month? Their
Oh, yes,
writers and
please.
I'm
artists?
glad.
Let's do
Stay
together.
artists down from the bottom.
10 to 1?
10 to 1. So number
Let him
10.
style.
Yeah, number 10. Pat Lee
Wow.
from Dark Minds and upcoming Wolverine Punisher.
No,
How
that
good
was
is that
garbage.
book?
That was pretty garbage.
It didn't even look good.
It just looked like rip
He
off
doesn't
Ghost in the
draw
Shell.
good people. When he was drawing robots,
Yeah.
they were fucking fantastic.
Dark Minds was cool looking because it had that. Because you know what Dark Minds looked like? It looked like what the Matrix was gonna look like in about 6 months.
Because there's a feature of Pat Lee in the beginning of the book, but whatever. Number 9, freaking skip number 8, Jim Lee for Divine Right, which
Oh please!
is very generous here.
Wizard love Jim Lee. Dead set. They would love that man. Like
And rounding off the trifecta, number 8, Jay Lee.
Stole my hat.
oh well, fair enough.
Jay Lee didn't steal yet.
In
Jim Lee
Humans?
stole yet. Yeah, in Humans. Number 7, Joe Quesada. Number 6, Jason.
Joe Quesada should be higher at that time. His art was fantastic.
Yeah, a couple of spots up.
Mhm.
Number 6, Jay Scott.
Yeah, fair enough.
Number 5, Joe Mad.
Wow. One book a year, bro.
Was Battle Chasers done by this point?
All but.
What year was it?
99.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if there was one book that year, I'd be
Oh,
surprised.
yeah, April 99, you might have just got 7 or
Yeah,
8
yeah,
or whatever
yeah,
it was.
yeah.
The last one.
So it still sort of fits in that
Yeah.
criteria.
Well, he was doing things.
Yeah.
Number 4 is Michael Turner.
At the time, fair enough, right?
Number 3 is George Perez.
R.I.P.
Oh,
Number 2 is Adam Kubert.
Adam.
Adam. And
Interesting.
number 1 is Alex
What's
Ross.
Adam on at the time?
X-Men. Uncanny X-Men. Number 1 is Alex Ross for Earth X, which is...
Well, that's what
A bit of a
just
stretch.
Doing, yeah, dude's doing covers.
Yes.
Like
Alex was so hard to compare to anyone else.
Kubo
Yes.
was doing during
Gorbachev
Onslaught era, right?
birthmark on his head.
Was doing what, sorry?
Oh, let's just go
Oh, it's
before
Onslaught.
No, no, but is that what's
A
supposed to
bit
be?
after
I
Onslaught.
think it's a moon. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm ignoring it
Okay.
because they've done shit to their faces because it's
This
April
was like a
Fool's issue.
Gorbachev. Because he's
Writers, number 10, Chris Claremont for FF.
It wasn't great.
That's what they. Number 9, Paul Jenkins for Inhumans,
Fair.
which is a very good book.
Fantastic.
Number 8,
Follow-up was about to be better next year. Late.
number 8 is Eric Larson for Wolverine and Savage Dragon. Which
Oh, he wrote Savage Dragon, did he?
Fair.
number 7, Alan Davis for X-Men and Uncanny X-Men, writing.
For both of them?
And he's credited
Jeez,
for.
he mustn't had a stint on both for long. That was It was not a great time for X-Men. They were trying to find their feet.
Number 6, Dan Jurgens.
Yep.
Number 5, Grant Morrison.
Thor and Cap?
Yeah. Thor and Supes. Grant Morrison for Justice League and Invincibles at number 5.
Yep.
Number 4, Garth Ennis, Preacher and Hitman.
Yep.
Number 3, Mark Waid, Captain America and Flash.
Yep.
Hey,
yep.
The top 10 writers list is pretty good. Number 2 is Kurt Berserk, Avengers and Thunderbolts.
Yep. Fantastic.
I would, at the time, I would say, okay, number 1, Kevin Smith, but they love Kevin Smith
Yes.
as much as they love fucking.
Oh, more than Jim Lee.
More than Joe Mad.
Yeah. That's Snowball. For Kev.
That'd be 37. I mean, that'd be 38.
Let's do another top 10 comics for the month.
Oh, yes, please.
Top 10 selling comics for the month. Number 10, League of
I don't
Extraordinary.
see much penciling work going over there, Dave.
He's-
I don't know what to do.
Keep going.
Body language.
Number 10,
Defeat.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, number 1.
This.
This is terrible.
Yeah, just get a mirror and just draw a self-portrait.
Yeah, just take a picture of myself.
Yeah, number 10, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, number 1.
Yeah?
Number 9, Star Wars Crimson Empire, number 1.
Yeah?
Number 8, Transmet, number 1.
Ooh.
Is that 99? Wow.
Oh god, this is fucking Jesus.
Number 7, Pokemon, Tale of Electric Tail of Pikachu,
Oh,
number 1.
I got that.
I believe it. Pokemon 99.
We're not talking sales, isn't it good?
This is number 7 last month. It's, like Pokemon Soup is sort of is when it first came out. It's probably the
Yeah, yes,
first
but-
English translation of the comic.
It's not necessarily a top 10 sales chart.
No, it's by retailers by sales.
Okay, fair enough.
Number 6, Daredevil, number 1.
Yeah.
Number 5, Spider Girl, number 1. Tom DeFalco.
Spider-Girl was a hot book, man. That What If where she first appears was worth huge money.
Is it still worth huge money?
It was worth decent money.
Number 4, Buffy, number 1.
Yeah. That was
Oh,
hot
was that
too.
this time as well?
Yeah.
Wow. 3 is Inhumans, number 1.
That's a great book.
Number 2 is Batman Shadow of the Bat 83. I think is that start of No Man's Land? It has to do with. Oh no, Batgirl.
Ah, yeah.
Cassandra Cain.
Yeah.
And speaking of Spider Girl, what if.
See, that's what I mean.
105
This is not top 10 sales because that's not. Shadow of the Bat is not the second selling Batman book. It's top Batman selling book, you know what I mean?
Tell him.
Because it's hot on what's hot, like sort of not just new, you know what I mean? It's like what's hot. Like they're writers and artists.
Yeah.
Dave.
Wizard, by staying in touch with hundreds of retailers throughout the country, keep a close eye on the country's hottest back issues.
I still think we should sue him.
Is what it says.
Yes.
Dave, there is an eraser over there that Dylan's hogging, FYI, if you need it.
I think those are the main.
I'll do it without race.
Stuff to do. A lot of the stuff in here are, jokey articles.
I told you for a reason, Dave.
Hopefully,
Oh,
next
screw that.
issue is better. Because we got a whole bunch
Art.
this time.
It's art.
Yeah, good fight. Alright, how are we looking, boys?
This is
Do you need some more time?
This is atrocious.
I don't think we've got much else to talk about, sorry.
Fucking atrocious.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the quiz then?
Yeah, let's do some talk.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Alrighty.
It's not getting much better than this.
Well, tell me when your pencil's down, then
Yeah.
I suppose I give up.
It's still Art Attack time.
we'll do one quiz and then.
Do you even know what Art Attack
Oh, wait, I think this would be bullshit
Do
too.
you even know what
bro.
Art Attack is?
Is
TV
that
show?
No.
Art Attack?
Mr. Squiggle.
Please say yes.
It sounds vaguely familiar.
That makes
to
me feel younger, but yeah, okay.
Art Attack was pretty amazing.
Mm.
Like, amazing.
Yeah,
You would sit there and go, fucking hell.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a
Really
musician
would.
in a band as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
For all you
Banksy.
youngins out there, YouTube Art Attack, and look at some of those outdoor scenes that they've made. It's amazing.
Ooh. Ooh, there's spotlights in the price guide of bad reading.
Yeah.
What do we got here?
You love bad reading
I do love bad reading.
and speakings.
Speaking, I love some bad speaking.
Speakings.
Speakers. Where's the start of this goddamn thing?
Probably like an A or like a number.
How you just stuck together, Dave?
Well, Dave, it's Dave.
Oh,
The price
Yeah,
guy.
there's your picture.
And the price.
There's your picture of defeat. Yeah, it was worth money back then.
Bad reading. Alpha Fly,
Yeah.
number 32. What's going on here? Want to know Puck's deep dark secret? No. Tough. Turns out he's short. Out the short, squat, bouncy little Puck is actually some 71-year-old geezer. Yeah, whatever. That's terrible. Spider-Man, Avengers,
Okay, I think
Catwolf.
we call it.
I think we've called
Done.
it.
All right.
Pencils
Good.
down.
I was struggling to
You
fill time.
really were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Go down.
Too small. I need
I know.
spotlights.
Glasses.
Shut up.
Dylan, go. Shoot it. Let's go. Defeat.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, man.
Oh, that reminds
That
me
is-
of. Yeah.
Don't be hard on yourself, Dylan. That's great.
That's good.
I totally like.
You know what though?
If we didn't know, I might not be like, oh, it's defeat, but it'd definitely be like sadness, or loss,
pain, or
Yes.
loss, definitely.
you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
You guys can tell what's going on.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
Okay.
his knees.
With a
Shield's
broken,
broken.
it's capped with a broken shield.
I just didn't think I did it.
Oh,
I'm sure we'll get some.
I thought he masturbated so hard that the shield broke, and that's now he's just.
Yeah,
Nah, man, that's
very
excellent.
good.
Seriously,
I
that is.
copied the kneeling thing as well.
Well, kneeling was always going to be the way. 'Cause
And,
look,
yeah, I needed the fucking environment to help. But yeah,
That's pretty good too,
not bad.
Yeah.
especially with the.
dead person in front of him.
Yeah,
That's better. That's better than
But
mine.
no, but look,
Yeah. You draw better
that.
though.
So
no,
hang on,
no.
hang on. That creates more of a scene, but the
The body language bit.
action was body language.
His body language isn't better than my body language.
No, well,
No,
not for the emotion of defeat, in my opinion.
No.
Yours screams defeat more. His
Loss.
sadness and
Sadness
like,
and loss.
Sadness
the
and loss.
death.
Maybe I
Yeah,
shouldn't put
he's
the
a
face
defeat.
in front
Because
of him.
like,
plus it's cap
'cause
shield, man.
I don't think
Bro,
you know,
cap
like,
shield.
I don't necessarily get the like feeling that like
Defeat.
and it's a
Yeah,
white
it's-
Black Panther.
he's like,
Yeah.
oh no. It's not like he feels
Sacrilege.
guilty that he cost this girl's life. The cat feels more of like, oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought he
he's-
killed her. Okay, cool.
That was my first.
It was Dave, so I wasn't sure.
100%.
I hate to
I
see
thought
it.
he was
I hate to
just
see.
like on his knees because he's
Yeah.
praying.
Well, I was
'cause
gonna
he's
say-
got his wish.
I hate to see the next,
body.
the next scene.
Taking that home.
So I was like, oh yeah, I could just slouch it, and I got down to the knees, and I'm like, oh no, oh no, I don't know what I'm doing.
Nah, man, I like it. I like them both.
Very good.
Dave
Yeah.
for the rapey reasons, and yours because of the quality.
No. Like Dylan conveys the emotion we want, the body language we want.
Oh, thank you.
Ding ding ding. Dylan wins.
Both winners, especially with that meteor.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's good, Dylan.
Good work.
You're so hard on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're too
Better than what we
hard.
would have
Too
done.
hard.
Oh, dude. I would have just thrown
That's
it
good,
at you.
Dave.
No. Would have been a kid.
I could
Like
do.
yours
I
is-
reckon I could do a good storyboard.
Yeah, yours is good, Dave. Just didn't
Yeah.
convey defeat
Yeah.
that, you know.
As
Yeah.
well as Dylan may have.
Yes.
That's all.
Because originally I wanted to do an angel with a broken wing, and just like Skyfall, like the raptures happen and they're all like falling down. And every
Damn
angel's-
Jesus, bro. It's the answer to all your problems.
We should bring an action
course.
figure next time for like
It's like
reference.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I think I have one of those like wooden men. I'll bring it in.
I have
Sure
some.
you do.
I have one somewhere as well. I don't know why. I do with it.
It's currently like a voodoo doll, dressed like a.
Ant-Man?
boys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
you
yeah, I
don't.
forgot about that part.
What are you doing?
No,
Are we...
you know me.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Ant-Man Quantumania trailer.
Yeah.
During a college football game. That's where they got released.
Okay.
Yep, halftime.
That's cool.
And it was the most entertaining part of that game.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I wouldn't know. I was working.
It looks okay.
Yeah.
I I like Kang.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a lot
Kang
more of
is-
him, which is good. And he's
Seems-
more menacing.
He's very menacing.
Oh, compared to Loki, though,
Well, that's not bad.
it's
He
one of
doesn't
them,
have the
though.
arrogance of
Yes.
Kang, but he does seem menacing.
Yeah, because that's what I was going to say. I like Kang, but
Like, I'm using Loki
haven't-
as a baseline, and that, like, it helps me think it's much better now,
okay.
you know.
I'm not sold at all.
Fair enough.
I don't think there's no arrogance. No, it's too soft spoken.
You don't have to be loud and angry to be
No,
menacing.
but
But
it's,
what he's been through and who he is and what he commands.
and also
Well,
it could be the scenes we're seeing.
Yeah, I was gonna
because
say.
Yeah.
he's trying to get Scott on side or whatever. But
But then he
he's
stomped
Kang,
his
the
face.
fucking conqueror. I don't believe that man conquered anything.
Yeah.
Yes, but you only seen little snippets.
I know.
But then he stomped his face.
He looks great.
He does.
But, I don't know. I'm not sold.
I did like the bits where there's like millions of little Ant-Men.
Yeah, some like
ants,
freaking time stream shit going on there.
and he's trying to climb like an anthill of Ant-Man. That was pretty cool. I prefer MODOK in the goddamn
Yes.
metal face
Yes.
as opposed to just Corey Stoll's bald freaking head.
Yes.
Holy shit.
At least scar him up or something. and
Unless, like as
deform
I
him
said,
a
unless
little.
there's more CGI to be done, but I don't think so.
Not that drastic. It would be lighting
No.
and stuff at the
Because it's
best.
just his normal head.
Yeah.
A bit of phalanx into him.
Have you guys seen MODOK from the Avengers game?
I think, have we seen photos?
I found my Avengers game the other day.
Oh, excellent. You're gonna go ahead and not play it because it's bad.
What?
Okay.
It's banned.
Bad.
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 Should be bad.
MODOK actually looked pretty cool. In it.
Yeah, I think I saw photos of it.
Like obviously,
Spoilers.
he isn't as squat as he usually is. You know, like he's in the comics. His arms are like coming out the side of his head. He's basically like got a really large head and a tiny body, but he's got like a human body, and he's on like a floating chair. And he looks kind of gross and disgusting.
And they kind of retconned it a little bit in the new Cap with the new MODOK with the C where he's got bigger arms and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
like Avengers game, I reckon if they went for something like that, it would be cool. Because it was gross.
And this movie's like middle of Feb, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like really soon.
So yeah, it's probably just going to be an unaltered Corey Stoll's head
Yep.
in a little freaking floaty chair, and it's going to be awful.
We have seen the CGI drop recently, so it'll be.
He's gonna be, well, I guess MODOK usually is, but like a funny, goofy character.
No, always.
Is he?
No.
I haven't read much MODOK. I'm just assuming.
But like,
He's in Superhero Squad.
That's basically all I've seen.
I wouldn't think you'd get that from just what his portrayal was in the first Ant-Man movie.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
that
he's
yellow
pretty
jacket.
straight.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it kind of just the
Good actor too.
vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it looks
But that-
goofy.
Yeah.
Wait, he was in
He
the
just,
first Ant-Man?
he's Yellow Jacket.
The bald dude that was taking.
The first Ant-Man movie,
The bad guy.
Yellow Jacket, the bad guy.
Yeah.
That's him. He's
Corey
MODOK.
Stoll.
Okay. Fine, it's been too long. I want to rewatch it.
The
He
bad
just
guy.
doesn't-
That's the guy that he fights on the train and stuff.
He's the
Thomas the Tank Engine.
He's the bald guy.
main antagonist.
Yeah, I know.
And he's taken over Pim's business.
Yeah.
Bald guy in the suit.
I know, but it's just
stop
been too
trying to
long
help
and
him.
just not.
My
Yeah.
issue with him in the first place was he doesn't scream badass or bad guy. He just looks like a goofball. And
Just an asshole.
he's just going to look like a bigger goofball with a floating head.
Well, we discussed during the week. What good villains have they had that are actually full-on villains?
Red Skull. Because he's a Nazi.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, I think number 2 might be Stain from Iron Man 1. Because he was not redeemable at all. He's happy to kill anyone, take anything.
Abomination was pretty good.
Yeah, Abomination was pretty good.
Not anymore, but at
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
I like his book, though.
As usual, phase 1.
I'd probably have Abomination above
Yeah,
Stain.
Malekith would be better than most, and he was...
Terrible.
The problem was they didn't give him anything good to do.
Yeah.
It was an afterthought in his own movie.
All the stuff that was unique about Malekith, they kind of just
Nah.
got rid of. Oh, he's crazy like the Joker? Okay, he's just fucking Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z. Okay.
Because it quickly just came at Loki, who's the main guy, right? Because most of the villains are just not that. They either got a sad sack story, or you can understand, like, you know what I mean, like.
Mads from Strange.
Yeah, but he's a bit the same, right? It's just.
No, he's pretty villainy, like.
Yeah.
But he's just not memorable.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That Winter Soldier guy was pretty lethal back in the day.
Yes.
Yeah, for the first beating of it, like, until like the last 5 minutes. But that was always going to be the case.
Of course, but yeah.
We
Like-
get stuck.
I just don't understand, because you can give them like a rational reason for doing all this stuff and still make him
Yeah, like
Like-
Thanos.
Compelling.
yeah Thanos, Zod from Man of Steel, like he was gonna kill everybody at the end of that movie, and he was kind of not right, but he had a reason for it.
Shannon played that
He
good,
was
man.
right.
Yeah,
Because Thanos is the problem, but because they tried, especially as it got later, they tried to give him. He's too soft. The whole he wants to kill everyone because that's what the galaxy needs because there's too many people. No, just he wants to kill people because he wants to
Fuck
sleep
that.
with death.
Yeah, like he
right?
worships.
It's so much cooler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like death worshipping
Yes.
or something.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they oh no, it's, like he had a.
Imagine trying to explain the Lady Death shit to the lemons. Come on, man.
Yeah,
You're not
be a
gonna
bit
do
But
too
it.
hard.
he just wants death. He
You
just
could-
wants to kill people.
Or you could tweak it, and like that's like a god that he worships
Yeah,
or something,
yeah, yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, like
better.
every
Yeah,
time
yeah.
he kills like a planet, he just sees a vision of her.
But
or
not the
something.
whole. Oh, there's too many people.
Yeah.
It'll be better.
I mean,
it'll be better for
the
people in the
balance.
long run.
No, it
balance.
wouldn't. Because some people have sort of did the thing. It's like, it would just fucked up in 5 years' time anyway.
Yeah.
Of course it would.
Like, it's not a great sustainable plan that he had. Anyway, yeah. There's no great villain.
Too short.
No.
Not even Whiplash.
No. Oh, because Whiplash, I feel.
Where's my boy?
Yeah. Oh, and you feel like his
Boy.
dad did get screwed over
Yeah.
by the Stark sort of thing, and so like he's got a decent chip on his shoulder for a reason.
Maybe Hammer. Just because Rockwell is the best.
Yeah, maybe Hammer. And he was funny and entertaining,
Yeah.
but he's a little inept.
Yeah.
yes.
Mandarin?
Which one?
God.
No,
I just wanted to hear his reaction.
Neither one.
That was it.
and even like, who was Guy Pearce supposed to be? Nobody. Yeah.
No. Kill,
Yeah, he
Killian-
Killian
Killian.
Yeah,
something. Aldrich.
Aldrich Killian.
Yeah.
something like that
He's from
stuff.
the books, but yeah.
Was he in like 2 pages and then he died or something? That's what I
Was
heard.
Not much.
He was full villain for a shit movie though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I
he was
got
just like
this.
shit. So.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Trying to think, like, no,
It is hard.
no.
How about Robert Redford in Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
He's kind of just tacked on.
He turned
Yeah.
anyway as well a little bit. I know he didn't.
No, he didn't.
No, he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess Ego.
Ego?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe. He does just impregnate a chick to die. Like, see you later.
Just one.
Yes. Well,
Jesus.
And Ronan.
Oh yeah.
Like, the two Guardians villains were sort of unrepentant, bad pricks.
no, that's fair.
It's very,
Ultron, maybe.
yeah.
Oh god, he was so bad there.
That movie is such a disappointment.
He should have been like there's so much. Everything right was sort of there to be done.
But then I did like the fact he spends like 5 minutes on the internet and he wants to kill people. I'm like, yeah,
That's fair.
I get that.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Yes.
We've all been there.
Yeah, yeah, very interesting. Yeah.
Star Awesome 69 trolled me. That's it. World's gonna die.
Okay, Dave.
What?
What do I do now? Not gonna speak?
Film flashback of the week was Iron Giant, and I have not seen it.
What? Have you seen
No,
it
no,
yet?
I've seen it now.
Okay,
I've
good.
seen it now.
Okay. Okay.
Alright,
The
yeah, your
usage
review.
of
Yeah,
tense was a
um,
bit.
Oh, you never seen
Yeah.
it.
I haven't seen it
The
either.
Days are Anakin.
I
So I thought you
Dave
said
picked the
about
fucking movie and
being-
hadn't seen it. I was gonna say.
Yeah, I may probably shouldn't have said that.
No, but I
I'm
could see your
accurate.
point of view though. Like, just the little things, like when he's walking in the hand and like the bounce of like the step, or even on the like, and then the body reacts, like just all the shots and all the like everything's moving in the same scene. You know, like sometimes it's just a static background,
yeah.
static thing, and it's just the main character moving. But like,
Dude, it's Brad Bird.
Yeah.
You're gonna get.
But yeah,
you're gonna get
it's-
the little extras.
It was great. Like even the just from the opening, it's like this is beautiful.
Hey, can we have a cry count? Who cried?
I didn't cry. It's just something stuck in my eye.
Yeah.
Like in Ghost.
I
Ghostbusters.
love
Oh,
it.
shit,
I
yeah.
cry.
Fucking Vin Diesel
I
made me
love this
cry.
movie.
So it happens.
Yeah, I cried as well. Did you cry, Dave?
A little, but because you know that.
I still don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot
When
that
he
he came
started
back.
eating that
Where he tells
art-
exactly the same thing. He says, "It's like, I go, you stay."
That's good.
I didn't need to ask Jason.
Shoot him at Gavin.
Soulless.
Man. Shoot him at Gavin.
Man, there was a period.
Cartoon robot. What's the fucking cry about?
Emotions. You're a robot.
It's fair.
Quite for a fellow robot.
There was a period of time where I hated Christopher McDonald. That Shooter McGavin.
Yes.
Anything he was in, I'm like, it just. But that he.
Bro, he won
excellent
2
in this
Masters
part.
titles.
He was very
Why
good.
did you hate him?
Yeah, he won 2 Masters.
He's got a punchable head.
Yeah. I didn't like him
But
in
he
the
always
Black.
plays that character. So it's
Yeah, I know.
excellent.
That's like, yeah, okay, he's doing his role well, but just some people you don't like.
No,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
some
with you.
actors-
There's
most
there's
people-
plenty.
Yeah. But yeah, there's some
Sit
actors
next
you
to
just
one on a
can't.
podcast.
But yeah,
Love
I'm
you, Jack.
better with him now, but fuck.
No crying. Sorry.
Oh, brilliant movie.
I love this movie so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, Harry Connick Jr. was great. Stifler's little brother was good.
I'd watch it again.
But
We start watching it. Dave's like, "Oh, that's Jennifer Aniston." I'm like, "Okay,
it's
well,
the
she's
best
in.
actor she ever done.
She's in. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, definitely.
honestly.
She's great. Yeah. And it was interesting, like the voice direction was very interesting because it's not the Disney level of 150%.
No.
No.
It's a bit more natural, it's a bit more real, but
Yeah.
it was not,
As fast as I can. As fast as I can.
like, it was still enough to drive the
But you got to
animation.
do it a little up.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yes.
yes.
Well, and the kid was annoying a little bit, like because he was so he did have a lot of bravado, but he's also a good little actor.
Yeah, he's great. He's
Definitely.
been in heaps of other stuff. I think he was...
Voice acting stuff, you meant?
Yeah. Tim Drake in the Batman animated series.
Oh,
I think.
okay.
And like he was a real, like about the right age
Yeah.
sort of thing, right? Like he was a kid.
Definitely.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did a great job.
Yeah. It's just fantastic.
Yeah, this is like my favorite movie when I was a kid. I watched it on repeat.
The CGI on Iron Giant was great. Like the
It was
mix,
using CGI the way it should be, right? For the stuff it's easier and better to do than proper 2D.
And-
I love them in 2Ds.
I've forgotten how good the weapons on him are,
Oh,
even though he's not a gun. But
Holy shit.
fuck, they're so cool on him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Especially like
when
spinny
at the
thing.
end and he's just
Yeah, when those eyes
fall
change.
out.
Yeah, and like that little spinny thing that shoots out a little electric blast. Like, fuck, that's cool.
I completely forgot about the whole transformation at the end. I remember the arms opening,
Yep.
but when his whole body changes, I
Yeah.
was like, oh my god! I don't remember any of this.
And I always thought, because I don't know, I forgot that he was an alien. Because I thought he was made by the government.
Yeah.
But no, he's an alien, okay. Still,
So I was right.
It's fantastic.
it's a great film.
It's great
I love this movie so much.
And like
Beautiful.
just the setting fits so good, right?
Oh, like the whole duck and cover thing
Country
for the
Road.
for
Yeah.
the-
Cold
the Cold War.
and
like
even just like her being like a single like the simple thing of having a room to rent.
yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Mm.
and like how can this giant robot not be sort of seen? But because of where it's set,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're out of town
Yeah.
and
A couple of crackpots see it.
yeah,
King of Shift. Yeah.
it's perfect.
Local rummy. Yeah, no, really good.
Love that shot. I think it's when he gets back into his mum's car and is driving away, and then he's kind of in the background.
You just see the eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
Yeah. A lot of heart in that movie.
Yeah.
Well, I did it when I'm watching the credits. Bang! Iron Giant designed by Joe Johnston. I'm like, of course it is. You going for a retro look? Hey Joe, draw me a robot.
And it is of the time 1960s looking robot.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
it's so
yeah,
cool.
yeah, definitely. All the marks.
And it hits like the themes of death for a kids movie.
Man, that's
Yeah.
That was pretty heavy with the dead deer and
Yeah.
guns bad.
Explaining it
Yeah.
and everything like that. Yeah, big shot.
And like the callback where the kid's on the ground, he's unconscious
Yeah,
and he
he's
sees
put
and
it
it's
like,
like, oh, he's dead. Full blown psycho.
Yep.
Kill all humans. It was so cool.
Oh, and it's the little things like at the end of the movie, like the epilogue sort of part. You know, the kid does have friends now.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's one thing. Like, don't got no friends and rah rah. That's why he's got the robot. But then he's playing with the other kids, sort of thing. And like, because it's taught him to
Yeah.
have friends or whatever. Like, it's just fantastic. Fantastic.
So is that the last one of the round?
Yes.
It is.
What are our ratings?
10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
10.
10.
8.5.
10.
Yeah.
Absolutely 10.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
What did you rate it, Dave?
Yeah, 10, but I'm
Yeah.
back. My last few movies have been like total.
Look,
of-
Dave, you picked a good movie. It was, you're not back.
I'm back.
You didn't make that.
So,
Alrighty.
the wheel turns. It is my choice. I've just sent you all a list. It's a little bit
list.
generic,
Oh, sorry.
but what we're doing is there's two things that I need out of this. I need it to be something you've never seen
Okay.
and not fucking Twilight.
So BBC
we are doing
means...
vampire films that you have not seen. I'm
Okay,
starting
dokie.
the round.
Wait. BBC means what?
I'm starting the round with Nosferatu, the
Yeah,
original
cool.
vampire film.
Okay.
It's actually free if you download the Plex app, and you can download and watch it yourself at home. Because it came because I've been trying to watch a bunch of movies I haven't seen,
Number
and
one.
on the list
With a bullet.
was Shadow of the Vampire, which is Willem Dafoe, where they're
yeah.
filming
Yeah.
Nosferatu, and the actor starts going crazy. Yeah,
fantastic.
exactly right. I wanted to watch that, but I wanted to watch this first.
Yes.
So I thought there is.
It's public domain now, isn't it?
It is.
Yes.
That's why it's on
Yeah.
Plex for
It's
free.
on Plex.
So there is lots of vampire movies we've all seen, but going through this list I sent you, there's 150 movies on there, and there is plenty that
Of course.
we haven't.
Ooh.
And you can go spoof, you can go whatever. I just ask not sparkly ones, please. That's all I
Not a
ask.
lot, 'cause I've seen a lot of these.
What do you mean those sparkly ones? Oh,
No
okay.
fucking Twilight.
All right.
You sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Just want to make sure.
Interesting.
She was upset with that, but
But you've seen it.
I'm the man of this
I want to
No,
watch it
I think
again. Well, you can.
Oh.
I go to the podcast every week. Go for it.
I've
Steph
seen
made
the
me.
TV series,
Steph made me
but-
watch it.
Oh, Dr. Real.
Not because she liked it, but because it was so bad that she thought I needed to watch it.
Yes, it's like
And it's
Ghostbusters.
just-
It's shit
it's-
Ghostbusters. I don't need to. I saw her watching on a plane where they're in a field and like there's like werewolves on one side and they're on the other and they're running. That is some of the gayest, like dumbest fight scene I've ever seen in my life. It was hilarious, but I'm like, I'm done. Like,
Do you know what's funny? That's like the best 5 minutes.
Oh, is it?
The whole 3 movies or 4 movies or how many
Oh,
fuck
that's
movies there were.
excellent.
Without watching it, just the look of the movie I couldn't watch.
The best.
Yeah, it's got
the,
that-
washed out.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that SNL
Ugh.
skit where it was the Frankenstein version of them, and it was like Bill Hader and them all dressed up, and they were like all Frankensteins, and there was all the different types of it's goals.
He's just red flags galore. Like he watches her sleep and shit. Like he's creepy.
And like he's 100 and something, whatever years
Yeah,
old.
and like
he's
teenage girls reading
a
this
regular
book.
16-year-old girl.
Teenage girls reading this book, watching the movie, thinking it's romantic and stuff. Like, no, that's creepy. That's not
He's
okay.
200-300 years old.
He
how
just
old
follows her around. Like, I don't like it when you talk to other people. Like, I don't know if it's that exactly, but like along those lines.
That's the vibe.
Yeah.
How dare you have someone other than me?
Exactly. It's just
I'm your whole life.
Yeah.
Because if I wasn't going down the serious route, there's that Leslie Nielsen one where he's a vampire that's supposed to be hilarious, or dumb as shit but hilarious.
Dead and Loving It?
Yes. And I'm like, and then there's that.
That's good.
There's Eddie Murphy one as well. That's supposed
Not
to be
as good.
horrific as well. And yeah,
Not as good.
Black Dracula and
Vampire in Brooklyn.
Okay.
yeah, Vampire Brooklyn. That's
Yes,
the one.
there's no.
So yeah, Nosferatu this week.
Cool.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Cool.
All right.
Okay, I think that wraps us up for this
does.
week. Thank you for joining us. We will be back next week. Like, comment, subscribe. What was your favorite new release this week?
Bye.
Right.
Avengers.